9 to 6, thank you for the chunky squirrels. So this is yesterday's, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So nothing's going to get resolved, right, if people keep on whatever. So Chip has just come in the box and said Pearl's gone at him, now he's going to go back at her. So
you didn't say he's going to go back at her. He
Thank you,
said,
Canelo.
so everybody's doing the same thing.
But he didn't say that.
What I mean is I've had for over a year absolutely saying a lot of shit about me, calling me a lot of names.
I'm just saying, just Nana was just stated, nothing's going to change if people are doing this, doing that.
The same thing though, Miss Red, is like the P1 as
You're welcome, bonkers.
People like myself and Chippy, and because we sit with people, but they've dragged us in the most horrific way, had lives run, Chippy's had live after live run on him, of like exposes and shit, and then he's meant to sit there and not respond. I don't get it.
I'm based on jack shit.
I'm not saying that. I didn't say that he couldn't respond. I'm just saying we're all guilty of the same thing. Nobody's innocent. Just Nana, you're not innocent. You know, you sit here and you have your opinions. You come to, you do what you do and you voice your opinion.
Yeah, but this is the problem. But this is the problem. What have I done? You explain to me then what I have done. Please, let's not mute anybody. Unmute, please.
You want me to drop down while you talk?
No, I'm saying, I just want to say, I've done nothing to you, though, Miss Red.
I haven't done anything to you. I'm not saying...
You have a lot to say. You've had a lot to say about me, but have I come back at you and been rude, or I've not done any of that?
Well, but what have I specifically had to say about you?
Well, you've told everybody that more or less that... Like, all right, then, when the P1 was going at me and... all I said was in the reply to you all.
I don't watch this woman, but does she ever do anything else other than complain? She said, that's all I can hear is.
Was no, it's not. You don't have to call anything out. But I know that for damn sure when people have gone at you, Miss Red, I've called that out because it's fucking disgusting. Same as when you're upset online.
No, you call her out on Red's behalf because you want to get in with them. Remember when you said about Canadian Angie? But I went after her for you guys. I went after her for you.
I don't like to see you upset, and I understand, and I physically and feel why you are so upset, and it's fucking wrong when people have gone at you. But you also sit with people. You say I sit with people, but you also sit with people that have told me because I've got upset on live of the things that have been said and done to me, telling me to get off the fucking app. So everybody, but this is what I'm saying. I've never had a bad way to say about you.
Whatever back and forth you've got somebody else is not down to me. I'm not going to be held accountable.
No, you're not going to be held accountable.
No,
you can't.
It's not going to happen.
But you can't be. But again, then you're standing up for Pale and Luke because they're your friends, which I get. But I'm doing the exact same. You're saying I'm not going to be.
Sherry, thank you guys.
Which you shouldn't be. Whatever has came out of the P1's mouth or the toxic one's mouth was never your fault. And I said that to you time and time again. Nor was it Luke's fault. But other people that do surround you have felt the need to go at me for months and months and months. And I'm saying I wouldn't want to see you or anybody on this app be that fucked with the mental health and then to have the response of
hold on.
Same as
just Nana, stop kissing fucking ass right there because that's what you're doing. Number one, yeah, they are at fault because they didn't show it. They didn't mention it. They didn't talk about it. No one talked about it. No one showed a clip. No one talked about it.
And not only that, Angie, is they bigged him up saying he was a lovely guy, held his drink. Luke said, he's just like me. He's just like me, this Dan.
Exactly. You think if they were still sitting with Dan now, there'd be such a big hoopla about it? No. Absolutely not. So they're fucking hypocrites. They're fucking hypocrites. At the end of the day, she can't sit there and say, well, no, I don't want to see anyone else going through this. Well, you're sitting with a fucking person who fucking is probably one of the worst people on here. And then her friend who's extremely abusive. Really? It fucking blows my fucking mind, honestly. It really fucking does. There's just a bunch of fuck. She's trying to kiss ass because she wants to get back in. It's not good enough. She sits with a predator and doesn't want to talk on it. But now she wants to go kiss some more bully bastard ass so she can have a go at everyone and think she's safe. You're not safe. Sorry, go on.
With the bow situation then, Miss Red, I was told that you wasn't, I was told that you was pissed off that there was going at me about that. But again, the hypocrisy comes about because you sit there with a bow on your head and you're all sweetness and light, yet I get dragged for months and months and months. I have people in boxes come to me. I've had MT saying that he wants to knock one off over me, but I'm allowed to sit back and take all that. But when I get mad,
there's people that you're associated with, Corey Wild, Alex, many
I'm
people.
not associated with Corey.
But you have gone in and gifted him and things like that, whatever. But that isn't me. So I'm not judging you by anybody else's.
But you got angry at me, Miss Red.
Only your own. So let's not judge me on.
I don't judge you.
It's nothing to do with me.
No, I don't judge you. I'm saying the hypocrisy around it all is a hypocrisy. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Other people have done and said things.
She doesn't even fucking make sense. The hypocrisy around it all is listen, this is what I don't get with this chick, right? So, when fucking the pred said the crab paste in tears, and Red had to come on and read the letter of the survivors, and she was crying and she held boxes, that one there, Kleenex box, was one of the first ones in there crying that the pred had brought back her child SA trauma. And she was so happy that Miss Red was holding the boxes and was doing this and was doing that. And now who does she sit with? The predator. So, the pred who's talked on child SA by referring to a pedalo chair and crab paste and tears, least we forget. And that was about 2.5 years ago, maybe. I'll check the date on the YouTube recording. But you were all bothered, weren't you, just Nana? You were fucking so bothered crying in that box, just crying your head off. And now...
Your mic was
Get
cutting out.
it. Huh? Don't get it. What'd you say?
Your mic was cutting out.
Did it cut out? Or maybe because I was too close to it. Yeah, I don't get it. She was crying. My trauma triggered my trauma. And now you big him up. So,
Not only does she big him up, Angie, he's got a non-ball for stalking and harassing women, and she's sending
Yep.
women in the chat over to message him.
yep. That's very true. I forgot about that. Yep. Uh-huh. Exactly.
And do you know what that creeps do? I seen he done a post the other day. He's done a post advertising his Snapchat and his kick.
Who did?
The pred.
Are you kidding?
No.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Fucking hell. That's crazy. Message him privately, she said. Oh, wow. So I think just Nana with the Kleenex box, I think that you have got a severe, severe hypocritical way of thinking because you want to sit and go after Toxic Dan and what he said and this shit. And then I'm not saying what he said was nice at all. And then people want to come after me. Oh, you sit with Dan and this and that. You sit with Alex. Dan apologized. Profusely apologized. And I accepted it because it was what he said about me. And I can accept it or I cannot. And I did. So I'm still like, I just can't wrap my head around this one here at all when she wants to come after me or sit there with Red and say, but you didn't do anything. Well, she fucking did the first fucking time. The second time, nobody gave a shit. I already told you why, because they sat with him. They weren't going to get rid of their mouthpiece who was doing all their fucking dirty work behind the scenes. Why would they fucking do that? They weren't going to do it. I don't know what she expected or what she wanted. I don't know. Besides her crying for fucking 10 weeks. Me either, man. I can't get my head around that one at all either. How can you go and judge someone else when you fucking have done the exact same fucking thing with the Pred? And the Pred has a non-fucking mall on them. Extended non-mall. I can just only imagine if that was somebody else on this app, it would be fucking nuts. Be fucking nuts. Sorry, go on.
Surrounding you, same as the people I've surrounded myself with. Absolutely, yes, they.
What I can't get my head around is the crab paste and tears, and that it triggered her trauma hearing that, and now she sits with him and bigs him up and says he's an amazing guy. That's what I
Exactly.
can't.
I think people forget. Yeah, I think people forget the shit that's been said on this fucking app. Right now, there's a witch hunt for Dan, right? I think people forget. And people that have been on this app long enough, if you've been here 3, 4, 5 years, you're going to fucking know and remember that that is not the worst fucking thing we've heard. Is it wrong? Yes. And he apologized right away. I guess he fucking caught himself what he said. Remember again, for all of us that have been around for a long fucking time, tell me that that is the worst thing you fucking heard on this app.
Thank you, worse than me.
Sorry, go on.
You have. But again, you went at me. I've never dragged you on here. I've never said the worst of the worst about you. I've got no reason to do that.
So I haven't done it. So what
But you have done. But you have done that. You have. You sat on your live not long ago. You sat on your live not long ago saying that fucking Delusive was fucking right about me, saying all this shit about me when I've done nothing to you. I didn't deserve that response because I'd said and done nothing to you.
Just then I've sat and I've watched what you've said about me on the collective. I've watched you have your opinions.
But what have I said that first? Who said that I'm innocent? Who said I'm innocent? But I've never dragged you.
I have my opinions. You know, we've all got them for fucking days.
Absolutely. But I'm saying, when have I ever said to you, you're fucking blocked from here, you're not coming in here no more, and so-and-so was right about you? I've never done that to you. And when you turned around and said, oh, you came in and I was wanting a pin. I came in because I supported you, because I've liked you for a very long time, and I came in gifted. And yes, only one time did I message and say, I'm trying to build my fucking platform, because I was getting copyright left, right, and centre.
Yeah, that girl, hold on.
Left and centre. I needed to have a backup. That was it.
Hold on, Ricochet, for a second.
Asked you for any help.
So, Torian's apologized for this, and she did say it. She did say Chuck, Gypsy Queen's child. I mean, like I said, if you've been on this app long enough, you've heard it all. You've heard worse things said. Again, yeah, that was back, whatever. But we can go on here about who's been racist. We can go on here about who's talked about unaliving. I don't even want to say it. We can go on here about who's wished the worst of the worst on little people. I don't want to say the word. We can go on for fucking months here. Months. If you've been on this app long enough, tell me that that's the worst fucking thing you've heard on this app. It is sad. I think we do become kind of immune to it in a way. I think because we've heard so much shit over the years that we're like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. Yeah.